Well, greetings, friends at Millersville Bible Church. Mike Mayosi here. Very thankful to be able to share with you this morning how I go about my time in the Word every morning. So first thing I do is come out of the bedroom right here. I can't show you inside because my wife would kill me if you saw a messy bedroom. So first thing on the docket actually is coffee. I'm super thankful for that, and I'm super thankful for friends like you. I head over to my desk where I get for myself my Bible, a little journal like this with pens, and because I'm old, gotta have these reading glasses on. One of the habits that I developed a long time ago is actually journaling. And up here, you're gonna see behind me this whole line of journals. That's, a long time's worth of journals that I have filled in over the years. There might be 30 of them up there, maybe more. But the next step for me is once I have all the things I need to be able to spend time with the Lord, I have a space that I have sort of set aside as a quiet space to spend time with the Lord. And this is my spot right here, okay? Now, it's a comfortable spot that I can get all my tools around and have together with me right here. And so what I want to kind of show you a little bit today, I got to have the reading glasses on because, it's that time of life. What I want to do is kind of just show you real quick kind of what a journal entry looks like for me. Now, you're not going to be able to make much out there unless you speak Spanish because I actually do my devotions in Spanish now to keep myself sharp in that. But I just start with the date up here, add the time, I even put the weather down there, and then I just record prayer time with the Lord through here. Now, what you'll also notice is that when I do read scripture, I put down here, this is a reference you'll see in red, to the scripture that I read or studied that day. Now, sometimes I actually will record or copy certain areas of the text that stick out to me, maybe an area that I'm really chewing on, thinking about that particular day. There might be one that I want to memorize or remember. Occasionally, I'll actually do my sermon study in here. Here's a little diagram that I drew up for a class that I was teaching on the kingdom concept in Scripture. Now, I actually do use different Bibles, but right now I am using this study Bible. It's a study Bible that is in Spanish. Right now, I am reading through the book of John, and what kind of got me onto that was actually a book by John Owen called The Glory of Christ. One thing that I want to share with you that has become super important to me in my Bible reading is looking for the glory of Christ in Scripture. My typical habits include, those time-tested methods of observation, interpretation, and application in the Scripture. But because Christ is the center of Scripture, I've been learning in recent days to be on the lookout, no matter where I am in Scripture, for the glory of Christ. And right now, of course, I've been in the book of John, and what better place in the book of John to be able to see and behold the glory of Christ. So when I do my study, I just kind of want to show you what I actually do in my Bible itself. So I'm underlining, I am noting repetitions, like you'll see here, loose and loose, that means light. A couple times I saw that repetition of the concept of light. Over here, I might have my Greek New Testament available, and so I'm making notes about the meaning of that particular word, so that when I go back and read that again, that study is already done and I can locate it in my Bible. Just some of the simple things that can be done are notating the repetitions, key words, things like that, underlining, and then recording it in a journal. It's great to be able to go back and remember where you've been and what you've read. To be honest with you, most of the time what occurs is I'm looking for the glory of Christ in the Scriptures. Boy, my heart just gets full with who he is and how I see him, that we would set our mind on things above, not on things on the earth, but rather where Christ is. And probably one of the most beneficial things for me is praying Scripture back to God. That I typically will take a text of Scripture, and there might be an area in my life that I need to confess. I might note an area in my life that needs to change, or maybe I'll be thinking about somebody else that needs particular prayer in that area, or praise, just simple praise, or the giving of thanks. We'll take time usually to list out maybe 5 to 10 things that I'm thankful for. Because, hey, life is tough, and that rejoicing in the Lord keeps our mind set upon Christ. All right, God bless you, and I hope you have a wonderful time studying the Scripture.